Hey kids, this is a very quick video just to say that about, oh, I don't know, 5 days ago or so, I got a replacement copy of Olivia Rose's Mind's Eye Tarot. Some of you may have seen the video I did with the Dueling Deck Dialogues where I featured that deck, and then I realized at the end, it was a very intense reading. Lots of like fire and from the deck. And then at the end of the reading, I realized that I was missing two cards from the deck. I was missing Temperance and I think the Knight of Pentacles. So like the steadying impulse. I don't know how I lost the cards. I don't know what happened. So I just decided, as I sometimes do, to, if I have a deck that's missing cards for some reason, to get a replacement if I can. And of course this deck is still in print, so I got a replacement. And here it is. And I just want to talk to it a little bit now, the new deck, and just maybe have a little dialogue with it today. So I'm going to shuffle it. It's still kind of a little, cards are still a little stuck together. It's right out of the package. And the deck that's missing the two cards, that has, what I will do with decks like that is I will often hold on to them in case a card gets damaged. And then I also will use them as, gifts or in letters to people. I will draw a random card and send it to people. I love my breaker decks. I use all the cards. So I'm going to shuffle up this one and do a quick little addendum reading. Mind's Eye Tarot. We had a little bit of a stormy encounter our last conversation, and now that I've restored you to wholeness, yeah, I'm wondering what, if anything, you'd like me to know. The Knight of Wands. Oh my God, people, how many Knight of Wands are there going to be in my life during these dueling deck dialogues? Okay, so this fire, this being is, wow. I'm wondering, is that the wand? What is that? That's her wand. That's her staff. Yeah. Tied there. She's being propelled by this many-eyed insect into the blast of the future. Okay. Is that my energy or your energy? What is that energy of the Knight of Wands? How am I supposed to... Whoops. Oh, I just dropped a bunch of cards. Whoops. And one of the cards I just dropped really jumped out. And you're saying Page of Cups. So there's something here that I need to hold that's a little bit big for me, but something that I need to settle into with my intuition. Apprentice myself to. Is that right? Are you saying that there's something? Are you saying that fire energy, that's what I need to apprentice myself into? Is that what you're wanting me to know? And you're saying yes. Here's another page. You're going to hold it delicately. It will illuminate things for you. How do you want to help me with this? What's your voice? Are you a fire voice too? What's your voice? Oh, okay. So you're a voice that is going to turn things upside down to some extent. But I think this voice of suspension, yeah, so that the third eye can open. There are all these eyes in this deck, right? So this is So you're the hanged man. You're going to hold things in suspension so that another kind of seeing can happen. Is that what you're trying to tell me? You want me to have another kind of seeing, or you're going to enable another kind of seeing? Oh, and another kind of knowing. This is, wow. Ace of Swords. So we've gone from Knight of Wands to Page of Cups to Page of Pentacles to the Hanged One to Ace of Swords. What clarity are you bringing? What is this? Is this about me? Is this about the world? Is this about you? Oh, it's a clarity. It's like this moment, and it's about calling. And there's something here that's bigger, that is coming forth. Wow. The judgment call, or the angel. Yeah. So I wonder, I feel like you have a young voice. Partly that I know that your artist is young, but age is not a matter of years. But I'm wondering if you have enough breadth of I want to say experience. I don't really want to say experience. It's the only word that comes to mind. But if you're too something, and you're like, fuck, I'm giving you the Tower again. No, I'm not too something. Okay, you have power, and I keep underestimating you. I feel like I'm underestimating you. Okay, are you? What is the work that we have to do here? Is there work that you and I have to do together? Do you want to work with me? I think that's the question. Oh, and you're saying it's yeah. I think, did I get the Eight of Wands with this before? I feel like I did. I have to go back and look at that video. Okay, there's something is underway. It's in and I've gotten Eight of Wands in a bunch of these Dueling Deck dialogues. So yeah, something is underway. There is a momentum here. There's a momentum here. What will be is. It's happening. Am I getting it? What am I missing? What am I missing? Nine of Pentacles. That there's some ease and peace here, and that I think that you have a kind of settled inner wisdom. You know what you know. You know what you know. So the Eight of Wands suggests to me that like things are in motion. Your Nine of Pentacles is a kind of settled in the self. Yeah, I think I still need to ask whether, are we going to work together? Is that, and you don't know. There's some distance to be crossed still. There's a river that's being crossed here. So it's not yet decided what I'm going to be, what deck I'm working with. That's not yet known. And you're like, okay, this is the little one being given the cup again. So you're just, I got a Four of Cups earlier today when I was doing my dueling dialogue with the Prisma Visions. I think you're saying just take the cup. Okay. I will take the cup. I will take the cup when it's offered. And I think it's not yet clearly been offered, maybe. Anything else? Yeah. There's lots of water here that has to be waded through. Okay, I'm doing the wading, and I'm also waiting in some sense. And yeah. This is a spiritual journey. This choosing of my deck for the Drop 'em 78, it is its own spiritual kind of journey. It's a whole practice. Yeah, and This is a beautiful deck. I have started using this deck with clients, and yeah, I'm really, it's kind of a sleeper. It's so pretty that you think it's just pretty, you know, but there's there is a water that runs through it. There's a flow in it. There's something that it sees, and it reminds me of the way in which that mystic eye has like the vitreous of the eye, that the eyes also hold water in them. They're both openings, and then they're wells that are filled with water. Anyway, yeah. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, thank you for your practice and all the links about the Drop 'em 78 challenge and all that. Mindful Tarot community. If you like hearing me talk about decks, join the community. You'll hear me talk a lot. But also, I want to hear from you. Okay, toodles, and thank you for your practice.